De'Aaron Fox injury update has become one of those stories that instantly pulls the attention of every basketball fan, because when a player like Fox goes down, the game feels different. He is not just another guard on the floor. He is the kind of player who changes the pace, changes the energy, and changes the belief of a team the moment he steps in. That is why every new update about his condition matters so much. Fans are not only worried about the injury itself, but also about what it means for the team, the playoff picture, and Fox's ability to keep playing the way he is known for playing, with speed, confidence, and fearlessness. What makes this situation even more difficult to watch is the way Fox plays the game. He is built on explosiveness, quick first steps, and constant pressure on the defense. When a player like that gets hurt, even something that sounds minor can suddenly feel massive. An ankle injury is never simple for a guard who depends on cutting hard, changing direction, and attacking the rim at full speed. It is the kind of issue that can take away what makes him special if he returns too soon, and that is what makes the waiting game so frustrating for fans. Everyone wants answers right away, but sometimes the body needs time before it gives them. The latest concern around Fox has left supporters holding their breath, because with injuries like this, there is always that fear of the unknown. Sometimes a player seems fine in the moment, and then wakes up feeling much worse the next day. Sometimes swelling tells a different story than the initial reaction. Sometimes the pain is manageable, but the stability is not quite there yet. That uncertainty creates tension, especially when the player in question is one of the most important pieces on the team. Every practice, every warm-up, every movement becomes part of the conversation. Will he play? Will he be limited? Will he be able to trust that ankle enough to go full speed? These questions follow him everywhere. And emotionally, that is where fans feel the stress the most. People do not just follow De'Aaron Fox for stats or headlines. They follow him because he is exciting. He's the kind of player who can flip a game in seconds. One steal, one burst into the lane, one strong finish at the rim, and suddenly the whole building changes. That is the version of Fox everyone wants to see healthy again. His game is built on rhythm and confidence, and injuries can interrupt both. When that happens, the whole team feels it. The tempo slows down, the offense loses some of its sharpness, and the confidence that comes from having a true floor general gets tested. There's also something deeply frustrating about the timing of injuries in moments that matter most. When the stakes are high, every possession feels bigger, every absence feels heavier, and every update takes on extra meaning. If Fox is unavailable or limited, the pressure immediately shifts to the rest of the roster. Other players have to create more, defend harder, and take on responsibilities they normally would not carry. That is what makes one injury feel bigger than just one person's health. It becomes a domino effect. It changes rotations. It changes strategy. It changes the mood of the entire team. And for fans, that is a tough reality to sit with. Still, there is reason for hope in this story. De'Aaron Fox has built a reputation for toughness. He is the kind of player who does not back away from competition, and that matters when people are trying to figure out how serious this situation really is. Players with his mindset often find ways to push through pain, but the smart approach is always to be careful with injuries that involve movement and balance. The goal is not just to get him back on the floor. The goal is to get him back looking like himself, moving freely and trusting his body again. Anything less would leave fans wondering whether the team rushed the process. That is why the next updates are going to matter so much. Not just the medical language, not just the injury report wording, but the visual signs too. How is he walking? How is he warming up? How does he look changing direction? Does he seem confident when he plants that foot? These are the little details fans and analysts will watch closely because they often tell the real story before the official update does. In modern basketball, a player's health can shape everything, and Fox is the kind of star whose presence can raise the ceiling of the whole roster. For the Spurs and their fans, this injury update has become more than just a routine headline. It has turned into a test of patience, belief, and hope. They know what Fox brings when he is right. They know how much easier the offense flows when he is aggressive. They know how dangerous he becomes when defenders have to back up and respect his speed. That is why people are so eager to hear good news. They are not just hoping for a return. They're hoping FO